Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Generic Happy YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing great and you're staying safe and you're doing what makes you happy. If you guys can't really tell, because I'm probably only going to title this video with the main things that it's about, but if you guys are watching this video, it is a couple of things I do want to address. The first thing is I do want to thank you all for the support recently. We have hit 69 subscribers, which I know, like 69. But that's actually really cool to me because I've never been able to. I've never had that many people subscribe to like a YouTube channel or um, really just like be watching my videos, and that's really that makes that makes me really happy, and it's really exciting to be able to um, see that support and being able to like communicate because I do make these videos not just for myself to like be able to like go back and see how things were, but for other people to like comment and we can like have a discussion and stuff like that, and it's really cool. I know recently these videos are like random videos, like I've just started doing Marvel Studios trailer reactions and um, I'm opening Funkos and unboxing videos of games and playing games. Sometimes even I bring in school. Sometimes I'm in school stuff. So it's really exciting. I don't really have a plan. This channel is more fandom based. It is still Nintendo focused. But Marvel's obviously going on. School's starting soon, so you guys might hear me talking about the school and how that's making some changes. Um, um, I mean, school's starting for really everybody. So, and like, the world's getting well. The world's not really starting back, but it's somewhere. Um, but yeah, it's really exciting to be able to just talk to you guys. I mean, I know, like the comment section is always open in my videos. If anybody ever wants to comment anything, just talk about how they're doing. Um, talk about like any video games you guys have gotten recently. Video game. You guys can really comment on anything. You guys comment on this video, a bunch of reaction. I mean, this reaction to like about, and you guys can talk about the video games. You get start discussions there. It's really exciting. Um, but yeah, it's really cool. But anyways, this is the Marvel Studios Eternals reaction. The final trailer did drop today. It came out, I think, a little while ago. It came out. I'm not sure if it came out today, but it came out like at 2 a.m. my time, or like 2 a.m. in general. I think it came out really early in the Americas, and it came out like at a semi-normal time, like when everyone's waking up and like gear up, and I guess people are starting to go to sleep in other areas. So it's kind of weird. They only did this I think one other time, and that was with the first Black Widow trailer. But I mean, it is kind of cool because they allowed me to be able to just come on here without any spoilers. And it was a surprise to be able to see this. For the reaction, I also will be doing a at the end of this video. If you guys want to stay tuned. I will be doing a small review of What If episode 2. What if T'Challa became a Star Lord? That was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it, but I'll get more into that at the end of the video. And then we also have one more thing, and there's gonna be a poster. They released a poster of this, and I'll just show off the poster in case anybody has not seen it yet. But yeah, let's get started. I guess with the trailer. Um, I gotta mute it though. No, I gotta listen to the audio. You guys gotta hear the audio too. So yeah.
5 years ago, Thanos erased half of the population of the
They mentioned
universe.
Thanos.
But the people of this planet
Mm.
brought everyone back with a snap of a finger. The sudden return of the population provided the necessary energy for the emergence to begin.
Very intriguing.
How long do we have?
7 days.
The new Marvel Studios logo.
We came here 7,000 years ago to protect humans from the deviants.
That's very cool.
Why didn't you guys help fight Thanos? Or any war, or all the other terrible things throughout history?
Good question.
We were instructed not to interfere in any human conflicts unless deviants are involved.
Yeah.
By who?
It's
We
November.
need to find the others.
They're gonna find Eternals.
I haven't seen some of them for centuries.
Aye.
Hello.
This is what the end of the world looks like. At least we have front row seats.
You know what's never saved the planet? Your sarcasm.
We have loved these people since the day we arrived. When you love something, you protect it.
So good. This is really exciting.
You can't protect. Any of them.
I bet you've built the perfect safe house. Well, what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Yep.
Fall collection. IKEA.
Well, that was really good. That was a really good trailer. Okay. That was a really good trailer. I did not actually expect it to be that good, but that was amazing.
Relation.
I was going to mute it. But that was, I really liked it. I'm glad that I know they did it in the first trailer too, but they actually like put it into the timeline. Because you guys do not know, I think Shang-Chi is it happens 8 months after the blip, or not after the blip, but after after Avengers Endgame, the third snap. I'm not sure if they ever referred to it as anything, but the third snap that brought everybody back. So I'm glad that they're putting this in, they're placing this in the timeline, even though I'm pretty sure, based on the first trailer, that there will be it'll be just like time jumping. So who knows? Maybe this is like in the middle of the movie or something. But yeah, I'm glad that they showed off the Celestials. Let me see if I can get the image. They showed off the Celestials. That's really cool. And I'm still not as knowledgeable on the names of all the characters. So I'm still learning. I have a couple comic books about it. I'm reading through them. I'm still learning everything about the Eternals, which is really exciting because this is for me, the Shang-Chi and this are like the first two stories that I'm like not super knowledgeable about. So I'm able to learn more about probably by watching these films and reading the comics, and that's really exciting to me. But they showed a bunch of characters. They showed all the characters. They got Richard Madden's character. I think I forgot his name, but he if you guys have an easy way to remember all the characters, you guys can comment down in the video. They showed him using its laser eyes. Look, and they got a new Marvel Studios logo. And this is not the way that they ended the first trailer, and like a more dramatic ending. But yeah, the trailer was really good. I'm glad they're showing more. They showed a little bit more about the story, and a little bit more modern-ish themes. So like, I'm pretty sure that probably take place about halfway through the movie, because they probably do have to address a lot of it. Especially like why the Eternals didn't interfere, and like who told them not to interfere with everything. But yeah, The cinematography is really good, and they got Academy Award winning Chloe Zhao, I think. I think that's it. Everything. You guys can, like, if I'm pronouncing anything wrong, you guys can, like, correct me down in the comments. I'm always willing to, like, learn more about everything. But I'm really excited. Chloe Zhao. It's very exciting. It looks amazing. But let me also put the poster while we're at this point. So I can show you guys the poster. Here it is. Okay, that's not the poster. This is the poster, and it's all the characters, like all the actresses and actresses. It's really cool. I'm really excited for it. That's actually like these. Speaking of which, BDSP is still trending from yesterday, I'm assuming. So that's really cool. But yeah. I guess we can move on to the what if review now. It's not gonna be like super long. I don't really have like any visuals for you all to like be able to look at. But well, you know, maybe I can get some visuals. Give me a second. Okay, so if everything is working properly, you guys should all have visuals of something in the background. At this part of the video, you guys don't really have to listen, or you guys don't have to watch anything. You guys can just listen if you want. I think I'm just gonna have like the there was a promo for this episode on Tuesday, so I think I'm just gonna have that running in the background. Maybe I'll have the Eternals trailer playing as well, and maybe something else. If this like part of the video does go on for a little while, it shouldn't be, but because it's not really. I don't want to go. I'm not gonna go into any spoilers. In case you guys were wondering for the episode, but it was a really good episode in my opinion. Compared to the first episode, which I guess I can also talk about a little bit, but I liked it a lot more. It was a lot more unique. And the first episode I found was really good too, but it still stayed in like the lines of the first Avenger, which that makes sense about what they're trying to do, because this is an MCU timeline based thing. Like they're trying to show different timelines from the MCU. So obviously, like they're gonna show like different plot. They're gonna show different ways that certain movies could have gone. And that's how the first episode went. It was really good, and it was fine. But I did like this one a lot more because it was a little more different than like it wasn't like close to like how any of the Guardians movies have gone. It was new. It was new material that was like it was interesting. And obviously this is the beginning of Chadwick Boseman's last project, because this was the last project he worked on. I think he has a couple more episodes, and I'm glad that they did a tribute at the end of the episode. It wasn't like anything big, but I'm glad that they were able to do that. And I hope they do that with every episode that he's in. I'm hope maybe the week anniversary that he passed away, maybe they have an episode that he's in. That'd be kind of cool if they were able to release that. I haven't really looked at the scheduled episodes, but that would be a little while. That was like in a week or so, 2 weeks. So I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I don't think they do, because I think next week is the different episode that like revolves around a different plot. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really cool. The avenue that they took with this series for this episode was definitely different than I expected it to go when I had first heard that they were making, like, what if T'Challa became a Star-Lord. I expected it to be a little different. So I'm glad that it didn't do what I expected it to do. Like, I'm glad it didn't stay put on one certain. It went like in many different ways than I expected it to go, and I think that's what the What If series should be like. And again, the first episode was a little more set in stone, like the path that was gonna go, and there were still surprises in it. And that's good for that. Like that's good for some episodes, and I think some episodes you have to go out of the box with. And I'm glad that they have shown that in the first episode they've shown that some of the episodes are gonna just have a straightforward one or two things are gonna change, and that's gonna lead to a bunch of whole things, and then well, I guess one thing changes and a bunch of other things change. But I think this episode showed that a little bit more, and like how it's not just it doesn't well it doesn't just change like one perspective. It changes a bunch of different things. I don't think it's a spoiler, but there's a good amount of cameos in this episode. I'm not gonna go into who they are because I do think that is obviously a spoiler, but it's really cool. And the from the beginning to the end, there was a bunch of things that just kept you focused, and that's something I really appreciated. Because obviously I know a lot of people were kind of looking down upon the show early on when it first was like announced and what it was gonna be about, and it was animated because people just they didn't really because it doesn't fit like the MCU. What people often think about the MCU, obviously live action movies and shows. So, but I'm glad that they made it into their own. Honestly, when they announced everything, I think this was my most excited show. And the Secret Invasion is my second most excited show. And then I think WandaVision, Falcon and Soldier were a close tie, and then Loki, and then a bunch of all other shows. Go into a whole different list. We do have a Disney Plus like day in November, so they're going to talk about more about Disney Plus stuff. I'm assuming maybe they'll announce a couple more shows. Maybe we'll get some trailers for like Ms. Marvel and stuff like that. But that's not what this is about. This season is only 9 episodes. It was supposed to be 10, according to like the what people have said on the internet. It's supposed to be 10, but because of the pandemic, they cut it short and they moved one episode to next season, or they moved some episodes around. I think next season's also 9 episodes. Maybe that next season would have been 8, and then they moved one of the episodes to the next season. But yeah, I'm really happy. It was really cool to hear Chadwick again, because obviously you only get to have that. That's only gonna happen a couple more times, and it was really cool. I'm glad that he was able to do this before he passed away, because he's amazing, and that's really awesome that he was able to do that. Obviously, I think the animation in these 2 episodes, and I think for the rest of the series, are amazing. I love the cinematography, like the anime cinematography. I'm not really sure that's like a different thing, but yeah, like everything about it was really good. The writing was really good in it. Characters were really good. The changes that some of these characters had were really interesting and much different from. I mean, very different. It strayed away from how they were in the actual MCU timelines. So that's really awesome. And yeah. I don't really have much more to say. If I remember, I'm gonna put the poster because that poster for this episode was really cool. But yeah. Since this is probably the end of the video, thank you guys for listening to this discussion and my reaction to the Eternals trailer. This has been a great week for Marvel, in my opinion. This episode and the trailer was really awesome. And I'm really excited to see the Eternals and Shang-Chi in 2 weeks. And, well, obviously, if it's safe enough to see Shang-Chi. And that's how you guys should approach it. If you guys feel safe and you guys feel safe and you're ready to be able to do that, and you're making the right precautions out there, and you feel safe, you guys should go see it. I'm still deciding, personally. But, what else? But yeah, and that movie has like a whole bunch of reactions online, so I'm really excited to see that. If I'm able to see it in 2 weeks or whenever it's on Disney Plus, something like that. But yeah, we have What If this year. We have Shang-Chi. We have The Eternals. We have No Way Home, which is still missing a trailer. We have Hawkeye, and I think Ms. Marvel is presumably delayed until 2022. But we would have that if it's not delayed, and that's really exciting. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for listening to this video, and remember to do what makes you happy, because that rhymes in generic happy, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya, bye everyone.